All right. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. All right. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are we doing in the building? Come on in, everyone. Oh, where's my water? Darn it. I took my water to the kitchen to fill it up, and I have not brought it back, so I am without water this morning. So I'm going to give you all a few moments to come in and see whether or not this text goes out. Oh, gracious. Oh, we had a behind the scenes broadcast this past weekend where all of these mobile phone networks were bugging out over the weekend. AT&T was the only one that stayed tried and true. They were the only ones that stayed tried and true. So, whew, let me breathe. Welcome. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. I feel like running down and getting my water real quick. You know, I think I'm going to have to do that. Come, come. Oh, I don't have my captions up. Come, come, come. I have to make sure I keep my water, my trusty water near me. We're going to go live on all of these platforms. I just need to make sure that I have my water. Oh, I've been up since 4 dawn in the morning. Oh, so you've been waiting for a live, have you? Have you? This is what I wanted to talk to you all about, what it is that I've been doing that has, I don't want to say kept me away, but give me 1 second. I just have to go grab my water because a sister is thirsty. I'll be right back. No, look, from the boutique. Ah. All right. Ooh. Okay. Now, if you all are ready to go live on every platform, I am ready. Let me just get a second to just drink my water. Good morning. All right. All right. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. Let's go ahead and get live on all of these platforms. We are live on Twitch. All right. We are live on Twitter. We're live on Facebook. We're live on LinkedIn. And of course, you know we are live on YouTube. Welcome, 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 ladies. And the very few gentlemen who braved the storms in order to come into our midst. Welcome, welcome, welcome. There's no topic this morning. It's just good morning, beautiful. We are live. We're in the building. And I want to first give a shout out to the ladies in the sister circle. So to all of the women who are in the Sister Circle being coached behind the scenes personally with me, right? I want to give a special shout out to you all because you all make me better. You make me better. You have allowed me to put my fingers to the pulse of what is going on the inside of people and allowing me to be a part of the journey using the tools that I have invested in training myself in order to be able to bring those out to you all. And from there, also creating ways for us in the public to also be assisted with those tools. And then secondary shout out to the people on the text notification squad. So thank you to you all as well. We had a small wait a minute. I have not gotten my text, have I? Hold on. What is this? Hold on. Where's the... Oh no. The text did not come in? Hold on. Let me close my app altogether. Let me close everything. Let me close everything. You know how some people be having many windows open. That's me. All right, everything closed. Let me open my text. The text has not come in. Oh, let me send a message on Telegram. I'm sorry, give me just 1 second because I didn't realize the text didn't come in. Let me just type inside the group. We're live. All right, let me send that through. Let me send out the alerts. We're live. Let me send that through, and let me send to the text squad. We're live. Okay, so I just sent that out behind the scenes. I don't know what's going on, but I need to contact my so listen. So the only people who seem to be getting text are people who have AT&T. So I just sent it out on Telegram. Wanda just sent it. So yes, the only people that seem to be getting theirs are the people who have AT&T, and I don't know what's going on. So why don't you all throw up your phone, your provider? Let me see if you got your text notification from me, not the notification from the YouTube app or anything like that. If you got a text in your text from my text notification squad, I want you to tell me who is your telephone service provider. So let's see if we can get that out of the way. So welcome. There is no topic. I just wanted to wish you all a good morning and to give you some words of encouragement. I have learned so much recently. So Lucky, you got a text to your phone and you have T-Mobile? Really? Okay, so T-Mobile is getting it. AT&T is getting it. I have Verizon. I have not gotten mine. So T-Mobile and AT&T are getting theirs. What? Phoenix is saying she got Verizon. She got a text? What is going on here? How am I not getting the text? Spectrum. Is there anybody here with Mint Mobile? Because the way they be advertising, you would think. Okay, this is interesting. So I don't know what's going on. I got to contact the company because Consumer Cellular, girl, or Optus. Okay, Australia. Okay. You're on the text notification squad, David? Bobongie? Oh, okay. So it looks, I don't know what's going on then. I'm going to contact them and see because I haven't gotten mine. I ain't gotten mine. So, okay. So ML says if you're not getting text, call provider and ask them to unblock that feature. What's the name of the feature, ML? Because I have a person who contacted me behind the scenes, and she did everything that she needed to do to oh, hold on. I got wait, what? No, sorry, Tonya. I don't know what's going on. I only want people to say what their provider is if they got the text. Lyrical says T-Mobile, but don't switch to them. I had T-Mobile years ago and I loved T-Mobile. They used to give me free pizza on Tuesdays. Like I had T-Mobile when I was like it was 2016 when I was living in my car, and it was like T-Mobile Tuesdays, and I sure did get free pizza and all of this other stuff. The only issue was that they did not have a broad network. Cause so like when I was living in my car, I needed to be able to have that signal reach me wherever and be able to use my phone as a hotspot. So then I had to end up changing to Verizon because Verizon was the only cell tower that existed in the valley that I was in. So, but I loved T-Mobile. David is saying, "What all do I need to download, Miss Tonya?" Here, let me show you. This is what you do. You go to www.tonyatko.com/text. I just got a notification. Let me see if that's the text. Nope, it's not. I don't know what that notification was for, but I heard it come through my phone. So leave your number in my phone, in my phone, in my phone. You know what? R&B used to be so good back in the days. I don't know what happened. All right. So I wanted to tell you all, I'm going to open up the phone lines too. So we have some exciting new things that are coming up. I wanted to let you all know about that. Number one, I am working on getting this year's vitamin E batch. So that's what I'm working on, the vitamin E. I'm working on the lipsticks because it's crunch time. This is October and we're in the middle of October now. So I need to get this stuff done like now. So I'm working on the lipstick packs. I'm working on the brushes because as you all know, I had handmade brushes made that are vegan and very high quality. And so I'm working on the brushes. I'm working on getting the packaging done for the brushes because the brushes were made when I made the makeup packs. So I'm working on the vitamin E oil. So yes, the vitamin E oil is coming this year. Um, it's going to be a little bit more expensive because harvesting is more expensive now. Since the pandemic, everything has increased. So I'm working on, I get the harvest once a year. And so it's going to be a little bit more expensive this year. I'm trying to figure out the numbers to see how what it is that I can offer it for this year at a price that is comfortable for you, that allows me to be able to meet the demand and the need, right? Frank says text notifications are the new pagers, outdated. So tell me what's new? What's new? What's newer than text message? And so I'm doing the vitamin E, the lipstick pack, the brushes, and what else? What else? What else? Oh, I am also going to be working on getting the affirmations book recorded into an audio. And because of the things that we've been doing behind the scenes, I'm also working on hypnotherapeutic affirmations, sleep MP3s and stuff like that. So that is going to come next, and that's what I've been working on. So I haven't been making videos as much as before because these topics have not interested me, not enough for me to stop what it is that I'm doing in order to go turn on my camera. And then also when I did that Tyler Perry video, so here, I'll show you all right here. Here, let me show you. All right, here. So here. Owns Tyler Perry Studios in Atlanta, Georgia, which is the old McFeeters Peterson Army base that he has turned into an entire studio for other people to come and produce their films and shows and stuff. So when I did this video, I came out of the woodwork. Rosaline is saying, have you ever thought about making an app with your affirmations? You have to tell me more about what you mean by that, because I don't know what you mean. So when I did this video, I came out of nowhere. I did the video. I reacted to this video because the story was, some time had gone and I wanted to get the thing done. But then I did the video and I'm bold faced in the video. My eyebrows are not darkened in. And I don't know. I feel like there has to be a happy median because I don't want to put on makeup. I don't want to have to put on makeup to do videos. But then I also don't want to have a bald face in the videos, like when I'm trying to edit them. You know what I mean? Then I'm out here looking all crazy and everything. Clearly Amazon is bugging. Amazon is stopping me from getting my book back up on Amazon. So Amazon is hating on me. I don't know what it is. They want me to do Amazon wants me to do a video chat with them to confirm my identity. And I've set up 3 appointments with them and I have not gotten the confirmation for either of the appointments. And so I have not been able to get my book back on Amazon. At this point, I'm thinking about just selling them myself and just autographing them and shipping them out. I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to do. So yeah, so there's that. There's that. So I have thought about an app because I think an app would be, yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing. However, with Christmas coming up, I don't know if I should just, because I only have 128 books left. I have to do another print run. So yeah, so someone said, Rakaya saying, you look beautiful regardless. We come for you and your words come as you like heart. I hear you. The only thing is that my videos go far beyond where it is that we are, right? And it's difficult to send the books out myself. For the people who are saying putting on my website, it's difficult for me to send the books out myself, especially right now while I'm working with these manufacturers trying to get these boxes done and all of this. It's difficult because if I put it on my website, that means I have to, do the autographs, get the books packed up and ready to go, print out the labels, get it to the post office. I wonder if I should just freaking do that. I wonder if I should just do that. Um, I wonder if I should. You know what I should do? You know what I should do? I should just autograph the books, not personal autographs, but I should autograph the books and send them to a fulfillment center that will ship the books. That's what I should do because Amazon is bugging. I should do that. I really, really, really should do that. I should do that. I should do that. PDF is not going to work because the affirmations need to be written out. I wonder if I should just give up on people writing out the affirmations and just do the PDF. I don't know. I haven't done the PDF because of the writing of the affirmations, because the affirmations need to be written. I was going to do the audio version because you can listen to it as you go to bed. Or as you wake up in the morning, play your 3 affirmations and then just start your day. Because I know when I wake up, I want to be able to hear the affirmations first thing in the morning. That's what I want. I say the affirmations to myself in my head when I wake up. However, so I don't know, because the audio is an accompaniment to the physical book. I don't know. I need to think about that. I need to think about that because I've been resistant to doing a PDF. I've been resistant to doing that. Um, yeah. So, yeah. Hmm. Let me open up the phone lines because I know somebody out there wants to talk to me. 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 Um, so hold on, I'll show you the book, right? So this is the book of affirmation, self-love, and the pages are colorful. This is the book I autographed. So the pages are colorful and they have images and it's a little, so like some of the pages have a lot of, it's heavy graphic. So printing this out in color may be very expensive, you know, and then printing it out in black and white just won't look good. It just won't look good. It just won't look good in black and white. So then there's that. All right, phone lines are open. So here, if you want to call in and talk to me, let me see if I have any apples in real quick. Not yet. So yeah, so someone is saying maybe I should do the PDF. How do people sell PDF books online though? What is a way? Because I know that people can do it with Shopify, but how do people do it? I have WordPress. How do people do that on WordPress? I'm sure maybe they have an app for that because if they have it on Shopify, they most likely have it on WordPress as well. So I'm doing WordPress and WooCommerce. So we'll see, but maybe that is something that I can do. Maybe that is something. All right, so phone lines are open 323-488-3149. And who is Samurai or Samrale is saying that she only wears mascara and some eyebrow pencil with a nude lipstick and her face is gorgeous on video. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. I hear you. I hear you. Oh my goodness. The t-shirts. You know what? The t-shirt designer turned out to be a bum. Now, I don't want to talk bad about people. He was not truthful in his portfolio because what it is that he was showing me was not. So that means that that's another thing. I need to get on it. I need to get on it. I need to get on those t-shirts because I definitely want to get boondoggle printed. The person who did the logo, that person was freaking amazing. He did the damn thing. Uh-oh. I'm trying to make this I'm trying to show you all, but uh-oh. Let me Someone was calling, but the call got disconnected. All right. So let me show you. The person who did this did an amazing job with the oh, sexy, sexy. Say sexy, mama. All right. So this is me with my microphone in hand. And so they the person who did this did the damn thing. He really did his thing. We worked on this back and forth for months to be able to get this done and accomplished. And he did it. He did it. He really, yeah. So the boondoggle shirt. So yes, the boondoggle shirt is going to be available. I just have to work on. I need to get these silks because they have different. I like the silk screen process, so I need to look into that. Let me see what I can do. So yeah, so this is so on the TV, it's going to say Tonya TKO. I just have to do the typographical portion of that because the guy who did it, he's not a typographer. So I turned off that layer. I can turn it back on. See, it didn't even come through well. So I just turned off that layer. But yeah, so this is the logo. And so that's also going to be on a t-shirt. And so the boondoggle t-shirt and the boondoggle t-shirt and this logo t-shirt I can get done easily because those graphics are already done. Boondoggle is already created. The other t-shirts, I have them listed out what they are, but I want to get the boom boom into my room. I love that. And you all seem to like that too. I want to get the boom boom into my room done. Um, David is saying, I'm trying to look up your website address, Miss Tanya, but nothing is coming up. How are you spelling Tanya? And because the link to my website is in the description, David. It's in the description. So you have to do your part. Like you have to be on your part, sir. TanyaTKO.com. It's very, very, very. And so someone is asking, can I shout out the illustrator for this? I cannot. I cannot because the illustrator for this, there were several issues with getting the logo done. And it took actually a few months and I had to I had to create this and have him illustrate it. So I wouldn't personally recommend him to you all because I'm a graphic designer and I had to it was very difficult getting this done. Like it's nice after months of hard work, but I had to do a lot of that work myself. So yeah, I had to do a lot of that work myself. I can show you all the very first one that he did for me on his own. Um, I'll show you. It was difficult to get him to add weight to it for some reason. I was like, look, sir, I am not skinny. I don't want to be skinny. And it was difficult because he wanted to make me skinny for some reason. And here, I'll show you all the you know what? It doesn't even look like I downloaded that because I was like, what the F is this? I was like, what the F is this? I didn't even download it. I don't even have the original one. But yeah, he got the face spot on, but I had to get him to like, I had to be like, look. And then he had my leg looking like a chicken drumstick at one point. Just use a dropship company for the tees. Of course, I'm not going to be shipping out the t-shirts myself. I need to get the t-shirts designed. That's what I need. I need a t-shirt designer. And the first t-shirt designer he lied about his portfolio and he just was not it was not giving. It was not giving. So yeah, so unfortunately, I can't recommend him. That's the bottom line. The bottom line is I can't personally recommend him because I don't have confidence that he would do his thing without all of the additional support that man needed. So here, let me. I'm looking for the original one for you all. The original one. Actually, I put the original one in the Telegram group and people voted on it. And I was like, Hold on, let me go to the Telegram group because I'm trying to. Oh, there's some pictures in the Telegram group. Hold on, let me go to photos. Let me find the original here. Here. This is the original that he did. This is the original. So this is what he did. And I mean, it was okay, but I don't know what he was doing. It was like Tonya and then TKO show. And I was like, what are you doing? I was like, what? I was like, it's not Tonya TKO show. I was like, it's Tonya TKO. And so it was, so this was the original. This was the original. And then so I had to do the work. I had to do the work. This was the original, and I don't know what this is. Like this wouldn't have been all right. So I had to do the work to get the final version done. And I had to provide graphics to him. I had to do all of this stuff. It was a lot. It was a lot to come up with this right here. This right here. So to get him to get to this point, I had to do the shoes and the TV, and I had to do like the cord and that explosion. Like I had to do all of this. I had to do all of this. And so it was not an easy task. So I don't really know how he'll work. I don't know how he works with people who are not graphic designers like me. It's giving he found someone else to do it, and he was the middleman. Yeah, you know what? I think that there's a lot of that going on. So I'm actually going to try a different service because and then after that he just kept making me really skinny, and I was like, "Sir, put some stank on it." And he just it was difficult for him to get it done. So nonetheless, let me open, phone lines are open. Call in and talk to me. Talk to me. What's your name? I'm not staying on long because I want to get a nice workout in this morning, and I want to get my workout in while I'm still, like, it's still early, and and I can, get in and do my movements. I've been doing primal movements, like really getting down on the floor and doing my workouts. And so low ire or low irie, I haven't had good luck on Fiverr. So I'm going to try a different service because I find that on Fiverr, there's two different types of people. People who are just throwing anything together, people who don't show up, people who you send them messages, they don't respond back. I like other services. In my coaching group behind the scenes, I give firsthand on what it is that I'm doing. So, we have two different coaching groups behind the scenes. We have a business coaching and we have personal coaching. And so, for all of the people who felt that it was expensive, you're truly, truly, truly missing out, because what you get in exchange for that price, for that investment, is a complete change in your life. You change your whole internal makeup. You change your ability to be able to thrive and strive in this environment. So, and I know from what it is that we're doing behind the scenes, that it is like a conference, like a work, not a workshop, like a, yeah, like, what do you call those? Like a retreat. It's like a retreat. Every episode, every session is like a retreat, because I'm really going in and we're going on hypnotherapeutic journeys. We're doing the work right there on the calls, and I've given us enough time to be able to relax into it and get it done on the call. So yeah, so there are a few people in the coaching group, and so I know from week 1 till now the changes, especially in the personal coaching and in the business coaching. We're working on the business stuff, and in the personal coaching we're working on ourselves. And so And so yeah, so 11:30 p.m. on the east coast of Australia. Is it that late out there now? Who? Oh, all right, Crystal. We'll see you later at the gym. Get your workout on. So yeah, I'm actually going to. I got the phone lines open. Somebody called me and talked to me before I turn it off because I know there's somebody that wants to talk. So talk to me. What's your name? I don't know where I know that from, but nonetheless. All right. So we have our first victim. I'm just joking. You're on the air live with Tonya. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, Tonya. My name's Lisa, and I'm calling from Louisville, Kentucky.
Hey, we got KY in the house. How you doing?
Hey, I'm so happy to. I haven't caught your videos in a while because I've just been kind of busy, like this past year, pretty much.
Mm.
And it was nice to catch you on live. You look so good.
Oh,
I
do
can
I?
tell you've been really like, yeah, you look really good, Tonya.
Thank you, thank you. What did you say your name was again?
Lisa.
Lisa. Okay, I thought you were the truck driver for a moment. What have you been up to, Lisa?
No, I'm not a truck driver.
No, you
I'm
kind of
speaking.
sound like the truck driver who was getting the BBL and tummy tuck and all of that. Do you all remember the truck driver?
I didn't
And
see. No, that's what I said. I've been missing. Like this past, I haven't even really been on YouTube or TV or anything like that. I've
oh
been kind of
wow.
busy.
Doing what?
Um. Oh. This kind of like getting back out into my life.
I'm sorry. Give me just
I've
one
been
second,
volunteering
Lisa.
with the
I'm sorry. Give
community
me give me
fund.
1 second. I'm sorry. Someone just had to get sent to the block party. Don't come here proselytizing. Jesus wouldn't even want you to do that. Go to the go to your Christian pages and be amongst other people who are looking for the word. Don't come chastising people with your proselytizing. Even Jesus himself wouldn't go and impound himself upon other people. I apologize, Lisa. I just had to get rid of somebody real quick. I apologize.
Black party. No, it's okay. Um. I missed that. No, I've been getting back to me. Like I go to I have some health issues, but I've
Mm.
been focusing on my health, my nutrition. Um I see a life coach once a week. I see a therapist once a week. I see my physical therapist once a week. I see my chiropractor once every other week.
Oh my
And
goodness, that's almost every day of the
I
week right
know
there.
I know it's a lot of health stuff, but I'm doing so much better. I lost a lot of weight. I
You
lost
gained a
about
lot of
40
health.
pounds. I gained a lot of health. Yes, I'm
Mm-hmm.
eating like I'm preparing all of my food, all of my meals. Right now I'm on a 30-day fruit fast.
Mm.
Um, but I'm completely like in control of all of my food. I started going and volunteer with the community farm, so now I'm learning how to garden. I'm doing gardening classes. I'm doing a lot of stuff like figuring myself out.
Okay.
Cause I'm 41. I had my children really young.
Oh, so you
And
getting back into
yeah,
you. I see.
and now they're gone. So now my son is he just started his second year in college. Um so
Oh,
my
you
youngest
did
son just
start
started his second year
young.
in college. You see, so what I wanted to ask you about though, I started noticing like when I think I could have had maybe like postpartum depression or something, but they weren't really using that language back then as much. Um but I kind of stopped really, how do I say this? Like put it like really taking care of myself in a way. It was like I would put myself last for
Mm-hmm.
everything as far as like taking care of my hair and making sure my nails get done and getting clothes and stuff, which I feel like it was okay while my children was with me. And I always thought that like when my children left, I would kind of just like snap back into it. And
Mm.
I haven't. It's
Mm.
like it's really hard for me to be motivated to do my self-care, I feel like I'm faking it. Like even when I go out to do stuff, I just like hurry up and like put my hair in a ponytail and like, I don't have bad skin, so that's not an issue. I kind of hurry up and like throw some makeup on. But like, I don't know, is that a thing? Like, I wonder if other people struggle with that. I don't know what's going on with this.
Okay, so you're saying that you've put yourself last.
Yeah, I feel like I put myself last all that time. And now I kind of thought as far as just like my self-care, like making sure um my physical appearance was good. Not that I look bad, but I'm saying just like putting that extra pizzazz as a woman, like making sure I have my makeup nice and my clothes are styled. And now that I'm older, it's like I don't care. Is there something
Okay.
wrong with me?
So hold on. You said you're seeing a therapist once a week. You're seeing a life
Mhm.
coach once a week. Has this come up
Mhm.
in your therapy sessions?
Kind of, but yeah. So yes.
So then what
Um.
so there are people who may want to answer, and you're asking me a question, and I'm imagining that you're wanting an answer from me. However, this is about more than just a question. This is
Mhm.
about you seeking something. And I want you to really dig down deep inside of yourself to see what is it that you're seeking right now. Because you're calling in to the live show where there are people who are watching. Are you looking for other people who are also going through the same thing? Are you looking for me to be like, you're okay? What are you seeking right now?
Yeah, that's a good question, Tonya. I was kind of wondering, are other people going through that? Like, it's a feeling like I'm just tired of of I'm tired. That's the feeling I have. Like I'm just tired. Like I'm tired of trying to be perfect. I think that's what it is. And I wonder if other people are feeling like that. That's what I was wondering.
Okay, so when this came up in therapy, I'm going to take the comments off the screen because this really isn't about other people's answers. This is about you.
Mhm.
When you spoke to your therapist about this, what came up for you in therapy about this?
Yeah, it was I thought it was more related to like my limited mobility because of like some of my health issues. I had
Mhm.
chronic pain and
Mhm.
difficulty walking and moving around and stuff like that. And it would come up as far as like it's really hard for me to get up and do my basic self-care daily because it can create pain for me. And that was kind of like, the focus of the conversation was, oh, yeah, you probably have some depression about your how your life has changed and how your mobility has changed, and kind of just coping with the depression itself. Does that make Yeah, that's
Okay.
kind of how it came up.
Okay,
Yeah.
so then my question to you is, what is it that you're seeking here that you feel that you're not getting from therapy? Because you're talking one on one with your therapist about this, and you all are going through the journey behind the scenes to work on your mental health and the things that are going on. One of the things
Mhm.
that I realized when I went through my coaching training is that
Mhm.
people with so I'll tell you all, when I went through my training to be a life coach, they had us put our issues, write it right out on our chest, right?
Mhm.
And when we wrote our issues out on our chest, we were then, sent out into the room, right? And what happened is
Mhm.
people who had similar issues gravitated to each other and started talking to each other. And they were like, oh my God, my mother just da, 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 da. And then what happens is when we have issues, we look for other people with similar issues and then we gravitate to them and we keep ourselves rotating around in this realm, the realm of our
Mhm.
similar issues. So people who have mommy issues, people who have anger issues, people who have have similar issues will gravitate to other people who have those issues too. And you end up not being able to get out of this well because these other people validate that what it is that you're going through, they're going through too. And then you all sit around in a circle holding each other or patting each other on the back. And then your friend group, your circle, then consists of other people who have a vested
Mhm.
interest in you staying the same. Because there are many people out there who, when you start losing weight, when you start gaining health, when you start gaining money, the people who you were with before, they don't, it don't work for them. People want you to do good, but just not better than them. And sometimes we feel the same way about our friend group. So this is why we have to resist the urge to find other people with similar issues. If anything, please find a person who is motivated so that in connection with them, that you can see how it is that they move in their motivation, so that you can see how they navigate in navigating through the pain, navigating through the issues that they have, navigating through and coming out on the other side. So
Mhm.
rather than putting the billboard out and being like, hey, everybody, I used to get beat up by my whomever, right? And then you find other people and
Mhm.
you're like, yeah, because those same people are going to be advising you. You'd be like, man, you know what? This guy, he says some concerning things. What are your thoughts on that? And they could be, girl, the mine too. I just went, and then, like, this is how broke people stay around broke people. This is how, when you start making money, you will psychologically sabotage your own self so that you can get back into the realm with your people whom you love. This has happened whenever my money dips. I look who I have around me. I'm not joking. When my money dips, I
Mhm.
look and see who I have around me. And more often than not, the people who are around me are who are having money issues too. And sometimes we sabotage ourselves so that we can have something to relate to with our people whom we love. We don't want to be better than them. We don't want to leave them behind. So for us who are not
Mhm.
motivated, we want to find other people who are not motivated. My very first, listen, the first week in coaching, right? In the business coaching group, right? We came
Mhm.
together, we told our stories, where it is that we are in our business. I gave them we got homework and deliverables, right? When we
Mhm.
came in for the second session, one young lady was talking about, how difficult it was for her to get her deliverables done, and then another young lady snickered in the group.
Mhm.
And then the first young
Mhm.
lady finished telling her story. And then when the second young lady came up to talk about her deliverable, she felt emboldened and empowered in her lack of coming together with her deliverables because the other girl had issues with her deliverables too.
Mhm. Mhm.
And in true Tonya TKO fashion, I said, this is unacceptable. I really
Mhm.
got on her because I'm like, you laughing at her not coming. And then now you're talking about, and I'm like, no, no excuses. Get these
Mhm.
deliverables done. And don't come in laughing because you got a comrade and who didn't know. Get it done. Because at the end of the
Mhm.
day, we're investing in ourselves. And sometimes we feel good by knowing that other people are not doing it either. This is why when I started to become more healthy, the people whose faces, because you could see it in my face, you see that I have reduced by 40 plus
Yeah.
pounds over the course of this year. And there are people who are watching my videos who my reduction in weight they feel is an indictment on their lack of movement.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
they feel the reflection of what it is that they're not doing by looking at me and what it is that I have done.
Yes. Yeah.
And so calling up and being like, I just want to know if other people, you're looking for the camaraderie of somebody to be like, Lisa, it's okay. We all go through that. I don't take up I got the ponytail too. Girl, what ponytail? My hair ain't even, what, it's just, but where is that going to get you?
Mm.
Where is it going to get you? You can feel
Yeah.
good in
No,
that
that's super true.
moment. You can feel the release, ah, yes, the pressure is off.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause I think I like well the first thing I was saying was I feel like I can kind of fake. I feel like I'm faking it. Like, cause I feel like I'm in these new circles. I'm around different people with the things that I'm doing. It's like I'm leveling. I'm doing the level up, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess a part of it is like I feel like a part of the level up should be me being better at my self care, and it's just not clicking in. And I'm just wondering like, is it um like what's going on with me where I don't like I really don't be caring. Like I don't know what's going on with me, and I was just wondering like if somebody else went through that or and had some insight maybe. But I love that I love what you just said because um I don't know if that's like a I don't know if I'm having like some type of imposter syndrome or something, but I like that you I didn't know you had a group, but I'm definitely gonna do some more research on it because I think that might be something that could be good for me. But honestly, I'm scared. I'm not ready because, like you said, you guys have deliverables and stuff, and I don't know. I don't want to. I wouldn't want to start something like that if I know I'm not like on top of myself every day. You know. Um, so I gotta think about that. But I gotta do some more research on that. But I think that would be something good for me. Thank you.
Yeah, well, you know what? Listen, they have groups on Facebook Meta where people are
Mhm.
coming together. They have meetup groups, they have walking groups, they have hiking groups. And you said you're in Kentucky. Um,
Mhm.
they have groups where people come together. And what we are going to need to do is we are going to need to find people who are two steps ahead of us, who have
Mhm.
been where it is that we are, not who are still there. Somebody mentioned like the people in Lizzo's comments talking about, yeah, girl, don't do that, don't that. Big pun is dead.
Mhm.
Carrying excess weight is traumatizing to your skeletal system, is traumatizing to your organs, and it decreases your lifespan. There are no one here can name any 100-year-old people who are morbidly obese. None of the centurions are morbidly obese. Obesity cuts down your lifespan by 1 year for every certain amount of pounds. So we
Mhm.
have to look for people who are two steps ahead of where it is that we are, and we have to have that internal motivation to stay with it. Find yourself a walking group who's going to walk in the snow. Find yourself a
Yeah.
walking group who is going to walk, get their umbrellas out and walk in the rain. Find yourself a
Yeah.
walking group that is going to every single rain or shine show up. Just get a bigger jacket because there are people in New York City, cold as it gets, who walk year round. There's no excuse.
Mhm. Mhm.
And if you have
Yeah.
limited mobility, get into some of these Facebook groups that have the same chronic illness that you have for people who are doing the damn thing.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
saw
I
a,
swim mostly now
oh,
because
good. So get into a group
that's
of
what
people
works
who are
for me.
swimming.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess sometimes I just feel like it's sometimes I kind of have these lows where and it's easier for me to do stuff by myself.
Mm-hmm.
Um. And but like me being by myself, I can look however, if it's me.
Exactly.
But I know if I want to connect with other people, I have to present myself, and it's like I'm having such a struggle with like being consistent because sometimes I might plan to do like I'm a likable person. People are always inviting me to stuff, and sometimes I just won't go because like I don't. I don't know what to do with my hair, or I didn't really make the time, or I didn't really like feel like getting dressed. I don't know what that is, but I appreciate that kind of the two steps in front of me. I'm a little scared too because if I associate with somebody, am I gonna scare them away because they see my little flaws? You know what I mean? Or do I just kind of fake it to make it?
Listen, this is
You
why
know,
we
that's
go
what I'm.
two steps. We go two steps.
Yeah.
Two steps is relatable enough for them to see where it is that you are and be where it is that they are. 10 steps,
Mhm.
like I had a young lady who was attempting to befriend me recently, who is still dealing with anger management issues. Like she's not in control of her anger. She's violent and all this other. That's not a good fit. Not for no. Mm-mm. Not my friend group.
Mhm.
No, girl. You need to be a little bit more advanced than that. So
Mhm.
just look
Yeah.
for people who are two steps ahead. Like you probably not going to be a good fit for somebody who is running marathons and jumping over Sparta fire and these tough mudders. You like probably won't be a good fit for that. But a
Mhm.
person who has figured it out and who is eating well daily and who is
Yeah.
working out with glee, that's probably a good fit. It's probably a
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
fit
Yeah.
right there.
And you know what's funny, Tonya, that you just said that? Because you know what, I'll be out or whatever, and like I may make a connection or somebody invite me to something, and they want to like be friends, and I'm just, to me, I'm like, okay, I only got dressed up like this for this event. Like I'm not like this all the time. And this is just like in their life, they're like that all the time, and I'm like, oh my god, I can't. So yeah, I see what you're saying. Definitely
Mm.
it.
And then
Thank
you
you,
know what? And then
Tonya.
also, people are human. You don't know what they're like all the time. Nobody is waking up with eyeliner on unless they've got it tattooed on.
Right. Yeah,
So,
that's a good point.
yeah, I mean, you don't, how do you
That's a
know what
really
they're
good
like?
point.
They could be like, "Oh, I really want to be friends with Lisa, but she look like that all the time." Meanwhile, they not, you know what I'm saying? Just go try. We're social beings, we're social creatures. Try. Talk to people,
Yeah,
see who you gravitate to, who what which friend groups and which friend circles you fit best in, where those people are, have conversations, see who's a good fit, and then go from there.
yeah,
Somebody said you need a
yeah. Thank
hairdresser
you.
friend.
A
You
who?
a hairdresser friend.
Oh, girl, I wish. But you know what it is? I have a lot of hair. It's very, very, very nappy, but it's long, and it's just like, ooh,
Let's
anyway,
let's
I'm not
call
gonna talk
it
about that.
thick. Let's call your hair very thick. I
You
think
know
we
what?
have to
Kinky. Yeah, coily,
even
coily. Sorry. Yeah,
kinky. All right, coily. Yeah, just say you have a
yeah,
lot of hair. It's very coily, and look,
yeah,
we need to look at the language that we use to describe ourselves as well. You know,
yeah,
so
yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I wanted to mention to you, I did one of the classes that I did earlier this year. Well, it started last year. It finished earlier this year. Was dialectical behavioral therapy. It was a group class,
uh
basically.
huh.
Life changing. Life changing.
Really, you know what? I've only done the CBT. How is the DBT? What's the difference? What do
Life
they do?
change. The difference, Tonya. So CBT talks to you about the triangle of the thought to the
Yeah,
emotion to the behavior connection, right?
yeah.
The DBT takes it a step further to teach you the skills of how to actually manage your emotions.
Really?
It's actually a skill. Yes, I didn't know
Okay.
this before this class. Yeah,
Okay. So you
it
took a
literally walks
class?
you. Say again.
You said you took a class or you were in a group?
It was like a group therapy, but it was actually a class. I thought it was going to be like a group. It was. I got through it to it through my medical, so through my doctor. You know what I'm saying? It was a group therapy thing, but it actually, the format of it was a class. Is what I'm saying.
Oh,
Um,
wow.
but yeah, there's
It was
books out there.
hold
If
on.
you,
Question for you.
yeah,
Is this like a program that's offered by your insurance company?
no, it was through the hospital,
Oh, through the
through the medical
hospital.
center.
Okay. You
Yeah.
know what? I'm gonna look
I'm
into
sure there's
that.
others if you was to look up like group therapy, or if you just personally wanted to get into it. I have a vision of one day like coming up with some type of seminar, because I feel like children need to learn this. It could help with conflict resolution. It literally shows you how to identify your emotions, like based on what's happened, the physiological responses in your body, how you then emotionally react to it, and then teaches you how to decide how to whether or not you need to take action on those emotions. And then it goes into a little bit of mindfulness, because one of the main takeaways is the radical acceptance of emotions and things like that. And then it also teaches you how to come up with a script when you want to have conversations with somebody that you have some sort of high emotional charge with. It's really good.
Yeah, you
I
know what? This
definitely
is
recommend
really
it.
interesting. I just did a search for DBT, and
Yeah.
so it says here, hold on, I'll put it on the screen. It says
Okay.
here dialectical behavior therapy is an evidence based psychotherapy that began with efforts to treat personality disorders and interpersonal conflicts. Evidence suggests that DBT can be useful in treating mood disorders and capital S word ideations, as well as for changing
Mm,
behavior patterns such as self harm and substance use. That's from
mhm.
Wikipedia. And so let's see. This is interesting because I have not actually done, but this is very similar to the therapy that I'm in now. Oh, this the type is too small for me to be able to read, but here. Mindfulness, emotional regulation, distress tolerance, interpersonal effectiveness. Very interesting.
Mhm. It's really good. And what was I gonna say? The class was long. It was like a 12-week class. Each session was an hour and a half. Um, but what I love about it is before the class, I didn't really know that. I kind of just thought my emotions just came if they came, and then I could bury them if I wanted to. But then I just had to suffer through them basically. But no, this it literally taught me how to like take create a temporal space between the initiation of the emotion, like the whatever that triggering event was,
Mm-hmm.
and or I'm sorry, whatever the physiological response of the emotion I'm having based
Yeah.
on the triggering event, and the
How
thought,
interesting.
like create
Okay.
that space, and
Yeah.
then think like, do I need to take action? Do I Is this emotion even valid? If it is, okay, now what? It really walks you through it. It's great.
Oh, well, you know what? Thank you. Thank you. Because I'm in a program right now that does CBT, but it also does mindfulness and thought patterns, etc. However, I'm going to contact my insurance company and see about getting some DBT just so I can try it out because I think most therapists are doing CBT, or most
Yeah,
therapists that
most
I've come
of
into
them are.
contact with. So I'm going to specifically look for a DBT therapist because I want to try this. I want to try this. So that's great. Thank you so much for calling in. This call was very, very helpful. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Love you, Tonya.
Love you
Bye.
too, Mama. All right. Have a great day. All right. So, all right, phone lines are open. I'll probably take one more call and then I'm going to jump off and get into my day. So, welcome in, everybody. Welcome. I am your host, Tonya TKO. I am a self love specialist who assists women with loving themselves after relationship trauma. Did you all like that? I think I'm going to change my intro to that. I'm a self love specialist that assists women with loving themselves after relationship trauma. How does that sound to you all? I'm doing some rebranding behind the scenes where I'm getting my website redone. I'm taking new photos. And I am just working on creating a new presence. And then what I'm going to also do is I'm going to do a lottery where you can have me come and speak at your organization for free. Would you all like that? I'm going to do a lottery system where you can put in for the lottery and have me come and speak at your organization for free. If this sounds like something that you would be interested in, whether coming to speak to your job, your youth group, your child's school, but it has to be approved through the school, you have to be associated with a decision maker. If you are a person who is associated with a decision maker and this sounds like a good idea to you, put up the number 1. If not, you can just don't put up anything. Let me see. Let me see who's out there. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. So let's see. Put up a 1 if you are associated with a decision maker or an organ. If you're the decision maker or associated with a decision as the decision maker for an organization that serves more than 100 people, and you would like for me to come and speak. So Shay, okay, Shay, how many people are in your organization? I'm just curious. So I'm glad that but listen, if you're putting up 1, I want you to be one of the decision makers, okay? Because when I get ready to do this, I want to be able to contact the people who have the ability to make a decision, and I'm going to be doing this in. I should go ahead and do the lottery system. Let's see. Oh, you know what? One thing that we can do, one of the things that we can do is we could probably do, like a raffle, right? A raffle, we could probably do like a raffle where it's like $1 or something like that, so that the raffle will pay for like the travel expenses. So like if we do like a raffle where people submit to the raffle so that they can so then the raffle, so that we could come together with the raffle and we can do the lottery system that way, so that it's chosen randomly. And yeah, I think that might be good. So Shay says, I'm in high education. Wonderful. So you're like on the collegiate university level, or for an all women's college. Okay, that sounds good. That sounds good. All right. So, yes, 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 yes. All right. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. So, maybe, I don't know, does the raffle idea sound good, or does that take away from the spirit of giving? Because I will not do this virtually. This is for in person only, because the reason why I'm doing this for free is because I want to get the pictures of me speaking. I want to get the video of me speaking because I'm redoing my website. So I'm only going to be offering this for the first quarter of 20, or it might be, I got to think when I'm going to be able to do it, because during the first quarter is when I like to go away and do my healing retreat. So it won't be virtual, it'll be in person. And I'm wondering if the lottery system or the raffle, talk to me about that. How do you feel about the raffle idea? This text never came through from the text notification squad, so I'm going to have to contact the company. So Rhonda says, I work for the state of Illinois. I have mostly women clients. Are you able to organize 100 people, at least 100 people together for the speech or for the talk? Because I'm going to hire, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to hire a photographer and hire a videographer to be able to come out and take videos of the talk, and to be able to take photos, right? My Black women's hiking group would love this so much. Are there more than 100 people who will come together? Because Miss Dara is saying the elementary kids would love it, I think. Elementary is a little young, and I wonder if they would even listen to an adult talking at them. You know what I mean? Like, I wonder because elementary, we're talking about 10-year-olds. So, like, 10-year-olds, how do you keep 10-year-olds' attention? And what do we talk about with 10-year-olds? Because because my niche is I'm a self-love specialist and I assist women love themselves after relationship trauma. So that's what my specialty is, right? Okay, so people are feeling the raffle idea. Okay, okay, okay. So, yeah. So elementary is cool, but I don't think that they have relationship trauma at that age. And if they do, oh my, because you know what? Listen, oh, it's no joke out there in these streets. It's no joke because these young people hear these TikTokers and stuff talking about toxic relationships, and then they end up getting into toxic relationships. And I actually had to have an intervention for a young person, 12 years old, who felt that they were in a toxic relationship. And I'm like, toxic relation? Oh, God. Mm. Oh, let me open back up the phone lines. All right, phone lines are open. I'm going to take one more call. And then I'm going to go forth and do my exercise this morning. I'm going to get down on the floor. And oh, you know what? While we're waiting for the call to come in, let me read the apples. Let me read the apples. Let me read the apples. Tonya, good morning. It's been so long since I've seen your beautiful face behind the scenes. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, beautiful to you. Good morning. And Chelsea sent $5 and says, thank you for the message this morning. You're welcome, beautiful. You're welcome. You're welcome. You are welcome. All right. Ooh, somebody, Zizi Zoo, sent in $50 and says, keep up the great work. This is Soju Bean. Welcome, Soju. Thank you. I appreciate this love this morning. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I will, you know what I'll probably do? Oh, there's a call coming. One second. You're in the air live with Tanya. What's your name and where are you calling from, caller? You're in the air. You got to talk to me. Can't be listening to the TV in the
Good
background.
morning. My name is Rhonda Turner.
Yeah, hey, turn down whatever's going on in the background because I'm hearing feedback.
Sorry, it's down. Good
Okay.
morning, Tanya.
Hi, good morning. So you said your name is Rhonda. Where are you calling from?
Chicago, Illinois.
Oh, hey, welcome, welcome. I'm sorry, I just read something on the screen. And Miss Dara
Yes,
saying
you
trust
did see
they
my comment.
oh, hold on. She said trust they'd listen. LOL, a third grader told me she was cheated on. You see what I'm saying? Lord have mercy. They dealing with some complex things at this age. But talk to me, Miss Rhonda. What comment did you put on the screen that I saw?
You just mentioned that I worked with the state of Illinois. I told you most of my clients are women, trauma, a lot of family violence indicators. I work for child support services. And unfortunately, that's still a big issue. A lot of men are doing better, but a lot of women are traumatized from being single parents and bad relationships. So many of my clients, because I personally have walked the walk that they have walked, it's interesting that I do this now because I have a background in education and
Mm,
medical education, and now I'm working for the state. And so I've kind of walked all the walks that they've done. And so I'm actually a different type of worker, more personal, more communication, and they're able to identify. But
mm.
what I don't do is I don't sit with them in that trauma. What
Okay.
I do is I try to push them through it. and let them identify in the reality of the real.
Nice,
And
nice.
and saying that, Tonya, what I do a lot of times is I tell them how to better themselves, to look at the bigger picture without someone else being there.
Mm-hmm.
As if it's unfortunate, but that's our reality. I've
Mm-hmm.
been a single mom, a widow for over 27 years. So I've walked that trauma, but I also was calling because I've walked the trauma and I have my own trauma from being a single mom with children.
Mm.
And children can be just as abusive, perhaps, as having that male person too. So
Really?
there's two different things going on here in life that are not getting a lot of attention. And we as parents, we love our children,
Mm-hmm.
and we sometimes make wrong choices. We make good choices, and then society makes choices for us.
Mm. Yeah. Wow, that's deep. Thank you for sharing that. I had not considered abusive children because that's a relationship you can't really get out of. They came out your body.
Amen.
You can't stuff them back in.
That's why I call, because parents, these single women that's having single children that are homeless, I mean, that without two parents, these are the things that are actually going on. It's
Yeah,
trauma both ways.
yeah, yeah. Wow, that's deep. Thank you for sharing that. So, can you gather more than 100 people together for the talk?
I'm more than confident that I could. It's just putting forth the effort. Absolutely. I mean, I have so many clients, so many that reach out to me, not just before their child support case, but literally after. I still get calls. I get calls, even after. And that's, if I could get $1 for as many people that say you're God sent. Oh my God. And I say, God, why do you have me here? My case is the epitome of horror.
Mm,
And yet I actually found myself in this as a career, as a job. And so I said it must have been meant for me to help these women. Even the men, I help everyone that is trying to do the right thing, but it's
mm,
mostly women.
mm. That's deep. That's deep. All right. Well, thank you so much for sharing that. However, you have not put together any events yet.
Have I put in, well, that I can't say that. It's just been in a smaller group. I am an educator coordinator for I was the education coordinator for Rush University, where 152 employees I put together continuing education seminars.
Okay.
So
Okay. Okay.
yes, I
Okay.
have done
Good. Good.
so.
Good. 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 Okay. Because because having clients and putting on an event are two different
It's
things,
two
as well
different
as having,
things.
yeah, having people reach out to you and saying I would like something, and then also having those people show up are also two different things. So
Absolutely. The seminars I have done, did I do it alone? I didn't do it. I didn't put the seminar together totally alone.
mhm.
Um, I had directors also involved, but yes, I was the head of the seminar.
Okay.
So I did most of the work, including the state approvals for the type of content, because you
Okay.
have to get that approved as well before you
Okay.
can introduce
Okay.
it to that many people.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you. I appreciate that. Well, thank you for calling and letting me know. And when the time comes, I'll announce it. I first announce it to the text notification squad, and then I come to the videos and announce it from there. So thank you for letting me know.
Okay, you guys have a good day.
We ladies will. All right. All right, I'm going to take one more call because there was a person who was calling in as we were on that call. So I'm going to take one more call and then we'll go from there. So 323-488-3149. So Lady Flawless is on the side of the road waiting for AAA. Oh my goodness, girl. Well, while you waiting for them, you can call in. I mean, just be safe. Are you in a safe space where there's no traffic that's coming around a bend and all of that? Because I don't want you to be distracted. So, oh my goodness. Yes, yes. All right. Here we go. Give me 1 second, you all. I just received a message. Oh, I got a lot of messages. Okay. All right. Oh, okay, okay. I'm trying to upgrade my video designs. And so I'm getting a response back from that. Let me just respond back to this guy real quick. Um Hold on. Um Hold on. Let me just type this out. 1080 by 1080. All right, there we go. All right. All right. So, I just sent that message, so I should be good to go for a moment. Let's talk, let's talk, let's talk, let's talk, let's talk. Phone line is open for one last phone call, and then after that, I'm going to get into it's been raining a lot lately in New York. My watermelon are growing, but some of them are dying because it's too cold at night. It's been raining a lot. The vines are turning yellow. Some of them were getting really kind of, it was like trying to grow mold because it was staying wet so long because it's been raining so much in New York. So I need to figure out what I'm going to do. I need to get some fertilizer onto my watermelon to try to give them some nutrients because they're trying to push these globes out. And I'm like, "Oh, snap." I see a call. Hold on, let me refresh this page. I hear the call coming, but I don't see the call. Let me close this page and then hold on. Oh, here it is. You're in the air live with Tonya. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hi, my name is Keisha, and I'm calling from Houston, Texas.
Hey, Keisha from Houston, talk to me.
I called in, I think it was about a week ago or about 2
Okay.
weeks ago, maybe,
Okay.
and I was concerned about, losing my job and my mother having cancer.
Oh, okay. Yes, 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 yes,
I,
yes.
sorry, I'm out of breath. I was running to get to the phone when I heard you say one last call. I um I just wanted to give an update on that, and
Oh,
I want to thank
wonderful.
you and to thank the knockouts, all those that prayed for me. I read your comments and thank you very much for that. So today is my first day of work. And my mother has started.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm running, literally getting dressed right now, looking for heels and trying to get out the door. But I did want to give you that update. And I just thank you guys for that motivation and for just listening.
Oh,
So
thank you so much. I appreciate that. Wow, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, well, hands up to your mom. Hands up to you. I'll let you go ahead and run out the door.
thank you so much, Tonya. You have a good day.
All right, bye bye. All right, so We missed the call at 8:23, so that was an hour ago. I don't know if that person is still available. So I'm going to take one last call. I'm so happy for her. Wow. Look at that. We are doing the work here on this channel. This is what I love about this channel, that we don't bash other people, we don't blame other people. We take accountability for our portion and we make the necessary changes over here. And we also have the ability to free think on this channel. So I really appreciate that. I appreciate that we're doing the work, and I appreciate that I'm skilled to be able to do this work. So one last phone call, because that one was a quick call. So all right. So if there's nobody, I know that there's one person because we missed the call. Hold on. He's writing me back. All right. My bad, my bad, my bad. I I'm looking for some new editors behind the scenes. And so I'm getting the messages are starting to come in. It's top of the morning now at this point. So one last phone call and then we're going to jump out of here. Oh, we got Kareem on LinkedIn. Hey, I think this is one of my very few times seeing comments coming in live from LinkedIn. So it's good to know that LinkedIn is able to connect to the comments while live. So that's good. That's good. All right. Thank you for tuning in over there, Kareem. It's very, very rare. I broadcast on LinkedIn, but LinkedIn is not very engaged. But maybe one day it will be. Oh, you know what? Ross. I have not been uploading my videos to LinkedIn, and I need to do that. Hold on, this guy is writing me, and I'm live. I'm gonna have to jump off of here soon so I could get my exercise done, and then be able to start doing this work. Because you all know that I'm working on a bunch of things behind the scenes. I'm trying to get a new. Okay. The person who is creating the boxes is now telling me that they can pack the brushes in the box for free. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. So there's no other callers. We have, oh, Kareem is in Asia. Oh, wow. In the Philippines. Oh, you a passport, bro? Okay. So, oh, we missed the call. What? I'm so confused. It looks like we missed the call 3 minutes ago, but it didn't ring. Let me refresh this and see if that. All right, I'm going to call this number back and see if this is the same person we just spoke to or if this is a new person.
Hello?
Yes, hi. This is Tonya, TKO. Did you just call in? Did I take your call?
No, I was trying to call in a couple of times.
Oh, because I see a few missed calls, but it didn't ring over here. So I thought that maybe this was the last call that I had accepted. Well, you're on the air live with Tonya. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hey, this is Shannon from Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Oh, hey, we got Green Bay in the house. So you're a cheesehead?
I get called a cheesehead because I live here, I guess.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess you're not down with that crowd. You on a different scene. Maybe you on the
Yeah.
the Miller Lite scene.
No, no. I mean, I haven't joined the cult of the Packer
Oh,
worshipers,
okay.
but you know.
Okay.
But
Okay.
Yeah, I was calling in because I heard you mention dialectical behavior therapy.
Oh, wonderful.
I actually went through that type of therapy here in Green Bay.
Oh,
There's a
nice.
lot of therapists here who use it. I believe it's 4 phases, maybe 3 or 4 phases that you have to go through.
Okay.
And it has helped wonders for me. I was diagnosed with PTSD and dissociative identity disorder.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And um, I mean, basically, for me, I think it's like a deep dive for shadow work.
Okay.
Um, you have to journal through the entire week and you have to track your symptoms.
Okay.
That way you can kind of go back and see what the triggers were throughout the week and why you may be feeling a certain way. There are a lot of mindfulness practices,
Yeah.
and they really push on the duality of life, like how you can be upset about something or not agree with something, but you still have to accept it. It's called radical acceptance. It's you just accept the situation for what it is. It is what it is. So now, how can you cope with it? Um,
Interesting.
it's actually it's a great and very beneficial therapy for people who have personality disorders, mood disorders, bipolar, a lot of those things. Yeah, so I think you'll find it very interesting.
You know what? I'm actually going to put in a special request to my insurance company and I'm going to go through. I'm in a program right now where they're doing CBT, but it's really interesting because I feel like they're crossing over into DBT because
Hmm.
they're having me journal. They're having me, discuss faulty thinking patterns as well as
Hmm.
moods and triggers and behaviors and stuff like that. So it's really interesting. So I'm actually so they I think they're trying to combine CBT with DBT, but I'm going to look into doing some DBT because
Hmm.
I want to try something new because the more that I do behind the scenes, the more I'm able to offer to other people. And I haven't said anything, but there's some other things that I'm working on as well. And so I might have to look into doing some continuing education training in psychology. I wonder, let me ask you all a question, right? So I'm a trained life coach, right? And I don't want to go through a clinical psychology program. How do I get additional training like in DBT and CBT to be able to help people without having to go the clinical route of, but I wonder if I should see, the thing is I wonder if I should just go through the clinical route for a psychology degree, but I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to go
I don't.
I honestly I don't
Yeah.
want to sit there and learn about Freud, and I don't. I actually
Yeah.
just I want to get into the things that are going to be able to help people. That's what I want. I want to get into that training.
I have yet to really find um, anybody who isn't like a licensed therapist or anything who uses DBT. Um, but they go over the history of it and how it was invented. Uh, this woman came up with it because of what she was going through and what her different clients were going through. Um, and I don't know, you probably could, once you get into it, you probably can do, like little snippets of it and make it your own with what you already practice.
Mhm.
Um, just not being able to call it, DBT, because a big part of it is learning how to use your coping skills.
Mhm.
Because a lot of the times when we have trauma or we have people who are going through anxiety and depression, when we have people who are doing a lot of self harm and stuff like that, it's because they lack coping skills. And with DBT, it helps you. It gives like this whole different variety of things you can do as coping skills. Where it helps you. Like the first thing they do is they tell you to stop. Okay, stop, and you have to really go inward and really like it's like a body scan. Like you try to
Mm-hmm.
see like where is the pain at in your body, like how it manifests physically. How is your breathing? How does your heart rate feel? Do you have a certain taste in your mouth? Do you have a certain smell?
Yeah.
What are you visualizing? Stuff like that. So a good part of it is already stuff that you do,
Mm-hmm.
and so
Exactly.
there could be once you go through it, like there are a lot of things that you probably already do, and you can already put your own spin on it if you don't want to go like the clinical route, um, and using it that way.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. I wonder if because it's only 2 years to get a master's in social work, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or because I wonder if or a master's in psychology, it's only 2 years, right? Huh,
Mm-hmm.
interesting, interesting, interesting. I wonder, because I would really like to be able, but the thing is, I don't want to be a clinical therapist. I want to
Yeah.
do like the work that I'm doing now. Um, hmm. Let me think for a moment because I need to figure out because I could have done that during the pandemic. I could have spent 2 years and did some online courses and have gotten my master's in psychology during the damn pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
I think if we all would have known, you know what I mean, that it was going to
Yeah.
persist for so long.
'Cause I
Huh.
know, like the caller who called in and said she felt like she was faking it, and she's not really enjoying this new thing she's doing to get healthy and everything. I think that she would benefit from DBT, uh, because it sounds like she's kind of detached from it all.
Mm,
And like when she had children, like her self care and everything totally went down. And so she was basically just living for her kids. And so if she did that for a long time, her mindset, her mind frame could be just stuck there.
mm-hmm.
And she may not know how to connect with herself, things like that. And I kind of related to her. I had 5 kids. I had postpartum depression with all 5 of them. And when we go through being a parent, especially a stay at home parent, it does become that. Like you just basically exist because you have to give up so much for your kids and for your
Mm,
household.
yeah.
And with DBT, that helped me because it brought the attention back to me. It brings all of the attention back to what your power is and what your role is in each relationship, especially the interpersonal relationship that's with your children, your spouse, your mom, your dad, your siblings. And it calls back to what you can do and what you have control over. A lot of times when we are feeling depressed or anxious or going through all of these things, it's because we're worried about stuff that we don't have any control over.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate that. However, with that particular caller, um, she, I really want her to concentrate on the work that she's doing with her therapist and so we don't know exactly what is what and why is why and what's happening behind the scenes. And so the suggestion for looking into a DBT therapist is actually a good one. Anything outside of that, we're speculating, and I really want that
Mhm.
to kind of stay within the realms of the qualified person that she's working with.
Got you.
All right. So listen, I appreciate you calling in. You have definitely given me some great food for thought. I appreciate, appreciate, appreciate. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks, Tanya. Have a good day.
All right. Bye bye. All right, so the time has come for us to bid each other adieu. I So Tonya is saying each state requirements are different. I have a master's in social work and have done psychoeducation and was a previous psychotherapist, but I no longer practice, but now focus on macro research. I mean, this is the thing. So here, I'll put this up on the screen. Here, let me just put the whole screen up there. So as you see, right there in the middle of the screen, it's talking about to those who plan on practicing as a mental health counselor in New York are required to have a master's degree or a doctoral degree that includes at least 60 semester hours at a school that has been accredited by the Council for Accreditation of Counseling and Related Educational Programs, such as the College of blah, 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 blah. And then it goes on from there. So, I know that there are therapists that are licensed clinical social workers, right? I know that there are therapists who are working with degrees that they received on the master's level. So I'm sure it changes from state to state, and maybe there's something that I don't know, but from what it is that I have heard and spoken to people about, they are able to practice with people with a master's. And this is the state of New York. So yeah, so I don't want to be a clinical therapist. I don't want to practice on a clinical level. I want to be able to do the type of work that I do now, with really doing the activities to create change. You all know that I am a certified clinical hypnotherapist, and so I want to be able to use hypnotherapy. And I also want to be able to, if DBT is as good as it sounds, and I also want to look into EMDR, but I don't think you can practice EMDR unless you are on the doctorate level, I believe, right? So I don't know. I don't know. But these are all definite things to kind of think about and look into when we start thinking about our career track, where it is that we want to go, what it is that we want. And I know that I am moving more towards the teaching aspect of the content that I am creating, not just sitting here and looking into what the viral story is doing and what it's giving, but also working on giving you all tools to see what it is that we see and create the changes inside of our lives. So I have no intention on being a social worker. I just want to kind of figure out the education track to be able um to learn DBT and CBT. That's what I want. I want to be able to learn the tools to be able to help people. That's what it's really all about. That's what it's really all about. So listen, on that note, I am going to get out of here. Oh. All right. Go out there and love. Oh, let me check the thing. All right. What is the self-love lesson that you learned from today's video? What's the self-love lesson? So let's get into that. Oh, what's the self-love lesson you learned from today's video? Let's see. Oh, I really need to. Oh, my whole upper back. Oh. Mm. Mm. We didn't do our movement breaks in this video because I had no idea that we were going to be on for so long. Kareem is saying this is so needed here on Black LinkedIn. Absolutely. All right. Thank you. SLL, type your self-love lesson. What did you learn from today's video in terms of loving self? Mm. Ooh. I learned that I am not alone in my mental trials. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. However, what new aspect of self-love did you learn from today's video? Because this is all about loving ourselves. So I want to see the I statements. I considered enrolling in the Chicago School of Psychology. It was a PhD program with a therapy counseling track, 2-year program. Really? Okay. 2 years for a doctorate? That doesn't sound right because it takes like a year to even do your whole thesis and research. I am prioritizing my health and wellness. Yes. Yes. Someone is saying, Tonya, take a couple of days and get some rest. You work so hard. I'm on top of my rest, and I have not done a video in over a week. So allow me to know how much rest I need, and please trust that when I do come and make a video or do anything, that I'm doing it from a space of self-love. Please know that I do not participate in activities which are self-abusing, which is not for the greater good. Because there have been some times I've done some tired videos. However, that was for the greater good, and I did take care of myself after the fact. I am prioritizing my health and wellness. Yes, I am worthy. Yes, yes, yes. I love that. I love that. I check in with myself with the same love and concern that I use to check in with others. And so I want us to take the word will or someday, take the word will and try out, because will is something that happens in the future sometimes that never comes. So I want us to focus on what we are doing. I am, I do. So I check in with myself with the same love and concern that I use to check in with others. Yes, I think about the person I desire to become. Okay. So Catherine, you know that we don't want to use words like rather, don't, not, any of those that we don't want. We only want to focus on, because I'm a certified clinical hypnotherapist, and wording these affirmations are important in that the subconscious mind does not sleep. So what it is that we concentrate on grows, where our mind flows, the manifestation grows, or however it goes, right? So I think about the person. Okay, so there are other degrees like counseling that practice EMDR at the master's level, social work providers, options outside of therapy. Now I'm in a community practitioner research at the university. Interesting. Yeah, because I would love to be able to um do EMDR. Like EMDR is like rapid eye movements that people talk about their trauma, and you do rapid eye movements and they get healed, like for real. Like I had an associate that was doing EMDR, and she was like, she had PTSD. She was going through a lot of things. I am healthy, I am love, I'm doing my best, I am divine. Learning new mental techniques for self-care is equally as important as taking care of your physical. Yes, I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. Let's speak this from the I statement. Let's speak this from the I statement. Let's see. Okay, well, listen, we've done our self-love. If there's anybody who has other self-love lessons they need to type, put them in the comments below, because now at this point, it's becoming the time that I need to get into doing my primal movements and working out and getting my health and wellness together this morning. So I will see you all in the next video, and please stay tuned for all of the amazing things to come. Vitamin E is coming, lipstick packs are coming, the t-shirts are coming, and audio MP3s are coming. So, and I'm also thinking into writing a book about the laws of self-love. And I have to figure out how many laws of self-love there are, because I have a book contract, and the publishing company is continuing to call me to ask for my manuscript. And I just got this idea last week to write about the laws of self-love. And so, yeah. So let me look into that. I will see you all in the next video. Tonya TKO, and I'm out. Go out there and love one another. Most importantly, love yourself. And part of loving yourself, I'd say that my self-love lesson from today's video is I learned that part of loving yourself, or part of me loving myself, is about me continuing to improve, about me taking the necessary steps to look into different ways that I can better assist people, that I can hone my craft, staying open to suggestions so that I am pliable enough to be able to pivot and do new and amazing things to be able to help you all and myself. All right? So listen, I will see you all so much later. Thank you all so much. Tonya TKO, and I'm out. Oh, I feel stiff because we did not get up to do our movement breaks. Oh. Oh. Yes, I love that I am success. Okay.